17 Top Plays of the 2017 NFL. With the 2017 NFL season very nearly in the books, here's a look at its most thrilling plays. 17. Week 7, Dolphins vs. Jets, Stills makes circus catch. Kenny Stills made a catch of a bouncing ball while on his back before the ball could hit the ground. At first, the referee ruled that the pass was incomplete, but after careful replay review it was determined the ball never hit the ground and Stills would be credited with what would be one of the season's best plays. Watch highlight 16. Week 6, Rams vs. Jaguars, Rams blocked punt. TD is a team effort late in the first half. The Rams blocked Brad Nordman's punt and the ball was recovered by Malcolm Brown, who was the player in the mass scrum fortunate to have the ball in his hands when the group of players piled into the end zone. The play proved to be a game clincher for the Rams, who went ahead 24-14 on the play and wound up winning 27-17. Watch highlight 15. Week 6, Vikings vs. Packers, Treadwell's one-handed catch. The Vikings had been waiting for Laquan Treadwell, a first-round pick in the 2016 draft, to finally have a breakout game. Against the rival Packers, Treadwell showed some of the promise that made him such a tantalizing prospect. Treadwell had a career-high 3 catches for 51 yards in the win over the Packers, with the highlight coming on a spectacular one-handed grab for 25 yards. Watch highlight 14. Week 10, Rams vs. Texans, Goff hits Woods for historic TD. Jared Goff and Robert Woods connected for a 94-yard touchdown strike in a 33-7 rout of the Texans. The connection was the longest for the Rams since 1964, when quarterback Bill Munson hit receiver Bucky Pope for a 95-yard touchdown play in a season-ending 24-24 tie against the Packers. Watch highlight more, best NFL touchdown celebrations of 2017. More, 5 weirdest coaching moves of 2017 NFL season. NFL playoff picture, what's at stake in Week 17-13. Week 5. Jaguars vs. Steelers, Church caps back-to-back pick sixes entering Week 5. Many football fans weren't quite sure what to make of the Jaguars, but a 39 win over the Steelers at Heinz Field quickly elevated Jacksonville into contender consideration. Back-to-back pick sixes in the third quarter helped the Jaguars turn a 9-7 deficit into a 29 lead. First, Telvin Smith had a 28-yard interception return for a touchdown. Then, 4 passes later on the next Steelers possession, Barry Church caught a Ben Roethlisberger throw that ricocheted off of receiver Antonio Brown. Church then took the interception 51 yards for the score. Watch highlight 12. Week 9, Panthers vs. Falcons, Newton slam dunk. TD Cam Newton posterized the Falcons' Desmond Trufant on a 9-yard touchdown run. The play was so impressive that Steph Curry was envious of Newton's athleticism. Watch highlight 11. Week 1, Cowboys vs. Giants, Beasley's juggling act. The 2017 season got an early candidate for Catch of the Year when Cole Beasley made a one-handed behind-the-back catch in a season-opening win over the Giants on Sunday Night Football. Watch highlight 10. Week 8, Ravens vs. Dolphins, Mosley's pick six. The Ravens halted a 2-game slide with a 40-0 jackhammering of the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. Every lopsided game needs a wild play you don't see every day. Enter Ravens linebacker C.J. Mosley, who plucked a Matt Moore pass out of the air at the line of scrimmage and scampered 63 yards for a touchdown. Watch highlight 9. Week 5, Bears vs. Vikings, Trubisky's strict 2-point conversion. This is the sort of play that would make many fans wish there was no such thing as point-after tries. Mitchell Trubisky was making his first career NFL start, and made it memorable with a successful trick play 2-point try. The play tied the score at 17-17 in a game the Bears would eventually lose 2017. Watch highlight 8. Week 13, Bears vs. 49ers, Cohen's punt return. TD Terry Cohen ran about 15 yards backwards before circling around for a 61-yard punt return touchdown. This was a debacle for the 49ers, who couldn't trap Cohen for a huge loss on the play and instead were caught chasing the Bears rookie. Watch Highlight 7. Week 9, Chiefs vs Cowboys. Hill scores at end of first half as time expired in the first half in Dallas. Tyreek Hill gathered in an Alex Smith pass around midfield and then somehow managed to break through a line of Cowboys defenders playing an extreme form of prevent defense. Watch Highlight 6. Week 1, Falcons vs Bears. Hooper uses stiff arm on long TD. Matt Ryan found a wide-open Austin Hooper at midfield, and then Hooper proceeded to deliver a shame-inducing stiff arm on Bears defensive back Quinton Dempsey en route to the end zone. Watch Highlight 5. Week 12, Falcons vs Buccaneers. Jones goes airborne. Julio Jones had a monster game in the Falcons' 34-20 win over the Buccaneers, catching 12 passes for 253 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jones recorded both of his touchdowns in the second quarter, and it was the second score that was the most impressive, as the receiver flew through the air fully extended to get the football over the pylon. Earlier in the quarter, Jones had a 51-yard touchdown catch on a pass thrown by fellow receiver Mohamed Sanu. Watch Highlight 4. Week 12, Steelers vs Packers. Browns sideline toe tap catch. There are many great plays from Antonio Brown to choose from, but this 23-yard gem came in a crucial moment with 17 seconds remaining in the game. It helped set up the winning field goal for the Steelers, who prevailed 31-28 in the Sunday night thriller. Watch Highlight 3. Week 16, Texans vs Steelers. Hopkins' Christmas gift to football fans. It's been a long 2017 for the Texans, who lost burgeoning rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson for the year midway through the season. Despite the offense's problems since that point, DeAndre Hopkins continues to perform at an all-pro level. Hopkins put an exclamation point on another stellar season by pulling off an incredible touchdown catch on Christmas Day against the Steelers. Watch Highlight 2. Week 10, Seahawks vs Cardinals. Wilson's wild improvisation. This one was straight out of backyard football. Facing a 2nd and 21, Russell Wilson scrambled around and bought himself an extraordinary amount of time before throwing the ball to Doug Baldwin, who turned a modest gain into a 54-yard play. The play set up a Jimmy Graham touchdown that put the Seahawks up for good in a 22-16 win. Watch Highlight 1. Week 15, Patriots vs Steelers. Fake spike INT. After what looked like a game-winning touchdown play for the Steelers was overturned on a replay review, Ben Roethlisberger tried a fake spike play that went horribly wrong for Pittsburgh in the closing seconds of a pivotal and thrilling game against the Patriots. For a precious tiny moment, visions of fake spike glory, such Dan Marino's iconic move versus the Jets in 1994 or Aaron Rodgers' play versus the Dolphins 2 decades later, likely crept into the minds of Steelers Nation. Instead, Roethlisberger's pass was deflected by Eric Rowe and intercepted by Duron Harmon. New England had grabbed the upper hand for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. If the Patriots wind up in the Super Bowl again, the importance of this moment will increase significantly. Watch Highlight. Follow USA Today Sports Jim Ranking on Twitter at JimRanking. Photos, Best Sports Moments of 2017.